Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello and welcome everyone to the Arcadia Network. Hello there, Sonic Alpha. Thank you for the alert. How are you doing today? If you are still around, don't worry. If you're lurking, do not worry. How's everyone doing? Welcome on in. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to what might actually end up being a week of streams. So I've got a lot of gacha game things to get on with. And this week's looking like just enough time to do it. So I will announce that today's stream is probably going to be a bit smaller than usual because it is still sweltering over here. So it's how to put it. The current chapter is 4.5 hours long. To split it well, it'd actually make more sense for me to do about maybe 2 hours worth of the stream. Which, as I say, kind of works out with how warm it is at the moment. It's why I've started late. It is a struggle to stream at the moment. I'm still going to, because it does distract well from the heat. Because me and my bro chat shows dislike this heat. Quite a lot of my bro chat shows hate this heat. Some enjoy it. Good for you. You can enjoy it. I can't. I've currently got 3 fans on me in this office, and you can't see them because I've hidden them out. They're here. Don't worry.
Take home a movie today. Play movie stuff.
Right. I think I need to stop messing around. I don't think there's a lot to explain. What? Game? Oh wait, I'll be over on MiHoYo. I'll be over here on MiHoYo's games. Wait, why didn't you guys hear the game? Where's the game? Oh, you guys can't hear the game, it's there, it's Star Rail. Okay, it's underneath. Right, so we're ready to get on with version 4.
Sheepope City has been severely affected by the incident.
Oh, God.
Citizens are advised to remain patient and await assistance.
You're back!
Yes. And your... Oh. What do you mean my master volume is turned down? Oh, hello. That was really loud, apparently.
The incident that happened at Foolish
is.
TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone!
Oh,
Welcome
no.
to our brand new segment, The Fantas Moon Brief. I'm your host.
These two are gonna go absolute mad on us, aren't
Hi,
they?
everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Fantas Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV.
How are they
bring
gonna
you
twist
live
this?
coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Foolish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Foolish announced that she was joining the Fantas Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly.
God damn it.
Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster is the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantus Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see.
You hate media,
Shame
man.
on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too.
Of course, it always would
Also,
be.
Those two hosts, weren't they from Foolish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to
I
Foolish.
can't wait to face them as a fight. Oh, I have the perfect one. That's the perfect response. Classic
Ever since
media.
coming to Plain Arcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
Media's always on the
Happy
side
you
of the
made it back
victor.
safely,
It's like history.
but somehow you just don't seem quite the same.
But yeah, we died a little bit.
No.
Don't worry about it.
You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung. No. Is this what it takes to become a hero? If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore. Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Oh yeah, you weren't there. Huh.
So, Fullwish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Yeah, we need to get rid of it.
You
then.
mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantus Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn, who was it again?
Raffia?
Who is that?
Wait, Himiko!
Yes, Graphia.
Yeah!
Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line. A Lord Ravager, Evanessia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantus Moon Games. Suddenly,
Oh shit,
there's
you're
so
right.
many things to deal
There
with.
is. Wait, March, how many patches are left on this
Juggling
planet?
A bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat.
That's not so bad.
Okay?
Makes an omelette. What a
I
mess,
shouldn't have
bro.
asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now. What should I do next? had a long day. I should just get...
Normally we don't sit down without something happening. Who's gonna visit us?
Shh, Welt. He's tired. Let him sleep.
The parents are talking. Oh,
You're
we actually
obviously
get...
tired.
We haven't had some
this
alone time with
vacation will
Himiko
become a
in, well, in a
prelude
while,
to
so...
yet another major war.
It's been a while since we've had one-on-one with Himiko.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you.
Yeah,
Along the way,
we did.
we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower.
I don't remember what I
proud
made
of
as a
you.
declaration, I'll be honest.
That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Promise to who?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story
Who are you?
of how my journey began.
Borrowed life? See her again? It's definitely not foolish, she would have said foolish. Where is this going?
It's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us...
Yeah, be
let
careful.
Josh make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanessia said to you. Evanessia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramod's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramod's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantom Moon games be the prelude to his next invasion? Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in Canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC.
Oh, any excuse to see
She
Pearl
should
is a
have
good
some clues
excuse.
to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Bad news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though.
Oh
Mung bean
no.
soda.
Uh-oh.
Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Hey, good to see you, blinked into my time.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fullwish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Fullwish. In
Oh, only
my
with her help, though.
capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
You want to talk to me in private?
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Okay, depends how
Sealed
bad it is.
within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
I fucking called it! I fucking called it that orb was the Veracity!
You mean the
Oh!
Leviathan that can swallow whole planets? That Ouroboros
I need to keep my
the
voice
Veracity?
down. I need
Looks
to
like
do
you
some
know
of
a
my
thing or two about
roommates a
Ouroboros.
favor. I may be in the
that
microverse,
terrifying
but they
thing
can hear me through the macro.
in Herta's simulated universe.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were
I
hardly
did
there
fucking
to
call
aid
that.
the
That makes me
Swarm,
so happy.
but rather to attend a cosmic level feast.
I mean, it was obvious. when
in
we
which
saw
the
it,
Swarm
but-
served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet after
So we
vanishing
need to
for
tell
years.
everyone this as well, do we? Still alive,
The true
though?
situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world.
To free it,
Aren't
right?
you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I've seen worse.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb.
That was the worst I saw.
Fortune follows
And the
when
emotion
fate
nil
hits
damage.
its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in Canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect. What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
See you later on.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
And I also want to, re-say to everyone what's going on here. Is that it doesn't leave the
What are
car.
they all up to
That means I
over
can
there?
still talk to these lot. I can talk to everyone
Oh,
here.
there you are. We were waiting for you.
We're here
What are
to
you
celebrate
doing?
the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
Oh, come on, it's not over yet.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Oh.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
Your victory
I
gave
killed a
Blade
lot of
chance to
things.
free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us.
With the
I know the
Ravager
Astral
squad.
Express will keep streaking across the stars.
We got this. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Even if it ends abruptly. Joke's on you, it was coffee in there. It was Himiko's coffee all along. Everyone's dead at the end. Death by Himikofi. Alright, you two.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
Oh god, only good, I hope. Alright, what about?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well. I call
Oh,
it
yeah, the
cultural
comics-
exploration.
The comics
There's
matter a
extra
ton.
time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Oh, don't worry about it, Dan. You're overthinking it.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Don Hung.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
So what are you gonna do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod.
We're really all
Yours
splitting
truly
up, huh?
Figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Stay safe. Don't make me
No
worry too much,
problem.
you lot.
When you come back,
You
you have
lovable,
to share
gullible
everything
fools.
you saw in the world in Canvas.
Well, I saw a world and it was in a canvas. Alright, Himiko. Oh, you're behind with Shush.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
When should I set off?
Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first. Once you fully
That's a
rested,
little more difficult.
you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame
Okay.
Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there.
Ooh, another
It will
yacht?
take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage.
Oh, I get it.
That's
Like,
your final stop before
yeah, you become a
entering
hermit
the
going
world
across.
in Canvas. A
right?
place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Send your regards to her.
Please tell her that one of her descendants became a nameless on the Express. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
I really hope we kind of get a story with Bronya, May, and Kiana later on. Like, actual... Well, maybe not May. And... something along those lines.
That woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid? And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Only
Here's a
partially.
piece of advice, little cub.
Little?
Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
It
Hey,
has
Robbie,
landed.
welcome.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason.
I
I'm
didn't
a
have
petty
time for
man.
that shit. Oh.
I was never born to carry some greater good. This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a
I wonder
god
how they're
feel
gonna
the same
evolve him.
pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in Canvas, taking me with him
let the veracity dissolve us both.
So we're all actually heading into the world of Canvas. Yeah,
Take
we're all going
care.
our own separate ways. Like, why? We don't need to go our separate ways if we're all going there.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
That's the point.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Were you gonna call in another
And
Galaxy
here's hoping you live
Ranger?
long enough to collect your
One
payments.
that looks like Corrin, perhaps? That I really want to see who she is? But there's still characters they haven't yet announced. You know, we haven't had Pearl announced. We haven't had, we haven't had Nihilux announced yet.
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say.
Eat, goddammit.
Flown off. It's time for us to go.
He has that very hyper-focus ADHD. Gosh damn.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Plain Arcadia is Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
Girls, stop sassing each
I've
other.
never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true. Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an eon
I mean,
is
what's
a
more
threat
funny than
that
we do
can't
all
be
this and
ignored.
it doesn't matter?
The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to
Hilarious.
reemerge in this world.
Naturally, that is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core.
How's this gonna go wrong because of asthma? Asthma
The
pride.
Decalite reflection barrier will be complete.
Ooh.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
Monster
General,
hunter?
do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramad has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak Warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planar Arcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare. When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Hey, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open! Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward, my tongue. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Baraji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Ah, those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
I want to vibe with the girl in the background.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need. Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
You two asking about the
Do I
Veracity?
Chungus? He's big Chungus, he looks like Shrek.
Walk the path of Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some were bulldozers, some are monsters, and I am Ouroboros. And the man.
Can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a Veracity Pathstrider. I eat everything. Tasty, nasty, anything.
Right now, he's sounding like me when I was growing up. I was the shark of the land.
Pinched my nose and swallowed loose mold, and they looked at me.
Ouroboros.
Nah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools did
So it was these people, these AHA members that rolled up the skin to trap him.
Formal complaint with the organizers. You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
God damn it.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them. As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school? Sparksy's here to pick you up after class.
Here we go. Hello, Sparxus Darksus.
You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
Yeah, she has her mask back now.
You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish thing.
This is the Lalafell of the region.
The tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even wore my mask down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the Veracity. Aha chases the Veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far. Ooh. Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend. The unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
Urethra! Wait a minute, that's not the word.
Samad has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
Well then, I'll
Oh god, no. Smart March. Oh no, Smart March.
Doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in
Good,
my head
Evernight
will
has...
protect me.
Good to see her still getting referenced.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness. The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes. The answer is all but revealed. You are Asat Pramod. Sparksy.
Do you have evidence?
Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it.
Someone turned the light off.
Evidence is, you were the first person I met when I got off the
Yeah.
express.
Oh, I like they're still rolling with this. That's good. I like they're rolling
If
with
I
that.
am Asat Pramad, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
Aw. Yeah, fair point.
Just take that thing off already.
I like they were rolling with that. That's funny.
Weird. I thought I
I
was on
agree.
the right track.
Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about pupil skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic. Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
You changed your clothes just for this?
First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill Elation is the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying?
Classic whodunit? This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Alright, guys, time for some, whose line is it anyway?
Now, all this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, detective. Why don't you show us what you've got? By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details.
Ace
I aim
defective
straight
type.
at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Asat Pramad is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons.
One stops existing.
The third one.
Merging.
What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Plain Arcadia. So, what makes you so certain Asat Pramad is here on business, not on vacation?
What happens if it forces Aha to be serious?
We folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
Yeah. On the route,
Right.
mainly.
He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
En route.
Sampo!
She does.
What are you
Everyone in
doing?
the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a mourning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
knew
that adds up.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
God damn it, Sparksy.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Any chance to get out there, I guess?
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
We just said we'll get you in.
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Ha! Just kidding. Money talk's boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance! Back when old Sempo was still a kid, En route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, En route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished
World in
without a
canvas.
trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo. And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word. See? You
Interesting.
only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to a site
Unless
somehow.
En route is
Our
Azimuth
leads at
Prime.
the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to
Promote.
another expert next. Oh. Speak of the devil. Only
Hey,
a General could believe
Ting.
something like this, I suppose.
I'm surprised as well.
And wait a minute, I just realized it's Ruan May next to her.
And already you've managed to draw
Oh
the
my
attention
God.
of another Lord Ravager.
Hi, Ruan.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yoon?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
So, May, she's now on the planet as well.
I only came
Ruan
because
May is on the
Shanzhou
planet as well.
extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk?
simply Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest.
Oh, I like it when they bring up other, or like what other
Plants
countries are
multiply
like.
and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Fantas Moon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't
And what
that
were we
make
just
you think of
fighting?
abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common. When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient leviathan beneath Von Walk's surface. They're also veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahantopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Fantas Moon games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
For the lols.
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales.
Wait.
The genetic markers encoding
Void Song
Octopoid
Whale.
organs
Wasn't that what
vanished
paid
entirely.
attention?
Creatures walking the path of veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of veracity.
I'll be 1 second, guys. I do apologize.
Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Oh, a sense!
Yummy flavors?
Electrolytes.
Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So that's what might have been stolen!
The original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own. but the primal desires
Free
of
dancing
life
up there being a distraction.
have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qing to. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asaf Pramod is here on vacation?
Well, apparently who that sold him the holiday.
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh, you mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager. When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, he was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you 2 uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be Asat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the Shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The Shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivili. Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
The detective game is over.
Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, alright. Lord Ravager, Asaf Pramod is back. The laughter. But he's... joke. En route, heading for the world's end, Astral Express. Haven't in a long time, old friend.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
You know how it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Oh, those are some cool enemies. got some clowns!
Pearl said she would
Send
arrange
in
a
the
ferry
clowns.
to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia? Really?
Validate your own ticket before boarding.
I hope we get some fights, because, we do have Evanissia. She is built now. She is ready to go. Oh wait, I can't attack you. Can I attack you? Nope. Oh, there's a thing down there. Give me that. I just need to find an enemy so I can show everyone how good she is. No, no, Feld! No!
To, well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination. You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
Well, they said it was at the end of the world.
It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead.
That's not ominous.
The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
Graphia lived there, right?
Yes, to be precise, she lived there 1,000 years ago. Legend says the miraculous encanvassing of the mortal world.
Alex, are you coming with us?
Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
Miss Colt, it's you again.
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want. That's not even half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her
hang on, whoa! Nilux. Nilux?
Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
Whoa, wait, hang on. I want a second. Whoa, wait a minute. Knockoff redheads. Himiko said borrowed life. Yes, they're going off the story that this is an ancestor. Is Graphia the real Himiko? Is our Himiko an Imagine? No. Imagine you're only on this planet. You haven't seen them in any other planet. They can't. No, that... Can Imagine leave the planet? Because we haven't seen any Imagine on other planets, so...
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
The only reason I say Imagine is because obviously that's the big thing here, but... She could be a... She could either be a partially separated soul, an Imagine, an actual ancestor...
Perlux Tower? I've never never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you.
Oh, no.
I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel. You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, Blurry QR Cult.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
Oh, I heard Farina in that. Oh, it's gonna make me so happy, man, when she comes out. Who are the fellas behind you?
It's only normal for a famous comic artist to travel with bodyguards, no?
Miss Blurry QR Colt, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort. Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Pull out, huh?
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Pearlix Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings. I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties. I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56
Hey, Nihilux, you wanna come with me?
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin
Oh wait,
our
she's
journey
coming
to
with us?
Ingford Hermitage.
Is the Hermitage? She said it's not a hotel, it's a hell. Is the hotel Ingford? Is she coming with us? Ooh. That's another abundance tree. There's another abundance tree here.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Ingford Hermitage.
Are those Wispay floating on the water?
Oh dear, there are so many Wispay. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
We have now arrived at Hermitage Port. Please make sure you have all of
Let me at him, let me at him.
Thank you for traveling on this.
So the Wispay are gonna get a big role here then, huh, I'm guessing? Okay. Okay. I love that noise when it opens. Okay. The power of momentum! I got launched.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something. They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantas Moon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Oh. Hello, little one.
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So
Well, you will like what you've
demolished your
got.
idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return.
We're gonna be able to return, right?
Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Let's explore. New map, more gems, and apparently this guy wants to fuck. Where's the ghost? You're a little tall there, sir.
Is that... Ah, the golden tree in the distance. We call it Myriad Wish Grove.
Whoops. Damn, I really wanted to see that too. I wanted to hear what they had to say. Heck. Whoa. Okay, new destruction character items. No security, no witnesses. Just this. I did say I wanted to show her, so...
The rules of the game!
We might as well get one fight in there, mightn't we?
Release the confetti!
Yay!
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here?
Jinx it.
Hello?
Apologies for
My
the late
god, I
welcome.
love her. down.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
Casper the ghost?
High body
Oh.
temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
The former comic artist. Miss
Former?
Fireworks.
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
No.
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume. Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
We got a hot spring minigame.
Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant. Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here. Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginé who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here. You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless. Good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Quick stretch. Bye-bye, Casper.
I heard Graphia is still here in this hotel.
Have a quick look around this area. Can we go in? What? Hang on a second. I was gonna say, if they're keeping up with the other two being here, but no. There we go. Ding ding.
I decide the rules of the game.
Now she gets a real showcase. I say she wins. I'll let you go. Till Alpha Bouchon. This is nice. I like this kind of like
Could it be
also being inside the. I'm sorry, did you just call it plot armor? God damn it. Also, I like kind of being partially inside as well. Wait a minute. That wasn't a whisper. Dang it! I can't explore. But I want to explore. Oh, Mechatrons are excluded from wearing bath.
Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive.
Bullshit.
I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her. Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
You're talking about the Holy Grail War. God damn it. Well, we've had it confirmed now that that's returning. Sorry, I've gone up from my chair. I had to get up from my chair because, god damn it.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too. Then I don't need
They've
to
already
explain the
announced.
method.
We already know it's
First, we need a catalyst.
Unfortunately,
Do you
well,
have Graphia's brush or palette?
I like they're
Doesn't look
pushing
like
for it.
it.
Like, they're making it a bit more
No matter. Miss
about
Colt
the
has got
story.
you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
But you're absolutely right.
I was just kidding.
But you're right.
Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood.
But you're right.
Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux. Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing!
I just checked in and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second,
Take it easy, lads.
quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Zipping noises.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Cinderth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Back in the day, I was great.
I can grab these now. Oh yeah. Wait, why are these people not in bathing suits like you're supposed to be? You're in actual suits. You're not in a bathing towel. Was it just for me? What is this bullshit? Man, it's the second time we've had hot springs in a game. In a region. Oh, you're not Casper. Silence! It was an answer.
Casper? Are you there?
No.
No loitering!
Trailblazer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
I'll be right with you, Casper. Just
I decide the rules of the game.
gotta be a menace first. Casper, where are you? He's not around here, he said. That's not him over there, that blue cap. Definitely not. Why would that be them? That looks like the way out, yeah. That looks like the way out, so we definitely don't want to go through there yet. I'll save you! Oh. Oh! Oh, it's the clown guys!
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard, and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
It's worth a shot. Let's just play in the snow then.
A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Oh, okay. Thing is, I've got a bow. Okay, he's Lakitu. Casper is Lakitu. Interesting. I can live with that. Jogging any memories there, Casper? Ow! Nice try, nerd. I'm always pre-shooting.
Better be good at dodging, Nameless.
just find a way around this. Anyone can dodge if you find a cheese spot. I win. My win. Ale him out. Before we continue, I just need to go to the bathroom to enjoy the snowy music real quick. There you go. Hopefully I didn't keep you all waiting too long. Ring any bells there?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her. She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty. There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars. So in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift down. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Thank you, Casper.
I only shared some memories of a snowball fight. If it helped you, Nameless, then I'm happy.
Help me more than you know.
That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
Oh, it's on. It's on. You've invited a demon to your door.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graffia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Yoink! Don't worry about it. We got a snowball fight to have. So, you know.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded... These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find it.
Wait a minute. Among Us. Oh my god, it's like how Himiko's designs are.
Little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Snowball fight!
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Who is that? That's not her.
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Nihilux, is that you?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't
God
feel
damn
alive.
it, girl! You escaped, didn't you?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
They're gonna have you on
So
leash and shame.
Oh, what a great
You
spot
know that,
for
right?
a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
I'm going to shout.
Give me a break. I really am just looking for inspiration out here. Look at this old stone statue. Ooh, doesn't it look like Himicat?
Thank you. I noticed that as well. Oh.
Himicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset.
That specific shade of red hair?
Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
That specific shade of red belongs to one character.
Come on, not again.
Then again, they did say about, like, you know. They did say that there's a lot of like redheads.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too.
How many?
I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Wait, who are you again?
You're asking me? weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Oh my
name
god.
is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're saying... you are Graphia? She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange.
Well, we have been bamboozled
I
a few
believe
times.
I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct? Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions. My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity.
Same here! But that's why we need to know it's
you.
you.
Do you carry a token from Evanesia? She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Please get that back, it's very important.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Cinderth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion until one day a falling star streaked across the dark sky.
The train.
And a deafening roar shattered the silence of the
I'm guessing
wasteland.
that's the Astral Express.
Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Fantas moon,
something else.
a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
It is? Was that a wrecked
Indeed.
train?
That tower, which stood only for a moment,
I need to shut
was the
up.
crashed
Is this how
Astral
my friend
Express.
Smallio feels?
And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name, the Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantasmoon Games, a attempting to use the mighty power of an Aeonic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantasmoon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager.
Granted, not all 8 can team up this time, because a few of them are actually dead. Did she win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantasmoon Games. Nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramat. In the final days of the Sindirth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside. Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
I can't believe we've met her.
How elusive. Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wishgrove first.
So, everyone, I'm afraid. Let's make our way down there and hope there isn't a cutscene. Oh, there is.
I've heard that in the same forest,
Down
giant trees will fight each other for nutrients.
here.
How
Oops.
about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip. Say something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the Ambrosial Arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
No, we can. Sylph doesn't want to lose her dad.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just plain dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just plain dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that guy reclaiming his future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Oh, Silver Wolf.
Don't.
God damn.
At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this?
Kind of been using it a lot in Thingy Mode. Because you're the only one she trusts like that, Blade.
Because just like you, I'm a total stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Oh. Oh, this is
Feel
lovely.
better.
Nobody tell them that I'm
No.
seeing all of this.
Unless you give me a sincere apology and
Nobody
a
tell
proper
them we'll watch
goodbye,
it.
we're not settled.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
It's only me, don't worry. Hey, dude. What the fuck are you wearing? Don't worry about it. Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
Well, we will do that, but I think that's a call for next time. Which, for those that are here watching on stream, will be tomorrow, so do not worry. I will make some time tomorrow so that we can finish up the chapter. Those here watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait a week. But, you know, you've done it before, you can do it again. Plus, there'll be some other videos coming out. Anyway, so let me scroll over to the just chatting. Because we've got some things to discuss, haven't we? So, as mentioned, yes guys, tomorrow I will... Let me just close the game. I closed Spotify there, didn't I? Not the game. I did a stupid, hang on. There we go. Now I can hear what I'm saying at the same time. So guys, yes, tomorrow we will be doing the rest of the story, so please feel free to come around and join us. Later on this week, Thursday, we're looking at finishing up Wuthering Waves' current story. Friday, we'll see how things are, if things work out. Friday, I might do some Hatsune Miku polls. We'll see how things are with the 7. Then, of course, Saturday, we'll be jumping into some Monster Hunter and trying to get our final monsters down. Mainly, the final one we need some materials from, Savage Omega. Now, this all being said and done, let me have a quick look at Twitch. Is anyone? You know, I see Ivy live. Ivy is currently live streaming. streaming. Let's see. Ivy is currently streaming a game that's Self-Rage, a charity-based 10-day based event. So please guys go show some love and some support. And if you have a few quid or a little bit of currency free, don't forget to donate. Oh, I can't raid in. Ah. We're gonna try and raid and see if it works. Okay, raid does work. So guys, go show some love and some support. I will see you soon. Until then, this is Corona, signing out.